A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Miami Dolphins.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Ball is teed up, Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway at Hard Rock. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
40.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
2 and out from the gun. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And finally, they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing again here on 2nd, Tagovailoa. Here's a screen for Achan. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now. Gain is to the 27.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Finds his back, Achan. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. He gets 6 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Kate, you know this. All those amazing essays you wrote at Cal, that start to that paper was so important it set the tone for the rest of it.
8, Steelers nothing. Jason
Sanders all set to send it away. Calvin Austin on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Austin on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Rattler to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They gain 11 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Complete out to the right. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Set.
From the gun, Rattler. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum, but keep that defense on its heels.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hauled in left side. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Here we go, set. 10 black. 52 blaster. Set.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
At the 6-yard line.
Rattler now off the play action. Buying some time left. And he sails that one over the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's 2nd and goal. Well, with how well he's slinging it this opening drive, Brock, not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Starting from the 5. Look at this out of the bag of tricks. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 38.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, come on, dude. Come on. Line. Out.
They'll start the drive with Achan. Well, these drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
It's a big strike to Hill. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Go ahead. Watch the twin. Ready, set.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A 7-yard pickup.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a complete...
Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead to 7. Devon Achane with the touchdown. All right, so this solid first half continues for Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
Tua and the Dolphins getting set to try for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 52 blue. Set hut.
Rattler finds his man over the middle. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A pickup of 17 and a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Ready?
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down,
Blue, 30,
Steelers.
560. Hut, hut.
They'll run here on 1st down. Galloping inside the 40. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a field goal game.
Chris Boswell on for the point.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Get set. 18. Out.
It's Achane on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
That one's caught along the left sideline. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins push this to an 8-point game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Steelers 14. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Kent on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Kent on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Down. Ready?
Now Rattler on the play fake. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard
Drill.
line.
52.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Still going inside the 35. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut the lead to just a field goal.
Touchdown,
It's a DK Metcalf
Steelers.
touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers cut the lead down to just 2.
23. Steelers 21. Chris Boswell.
We're down to a
kick off for
2-point
Pittsburgh.
difference as they send the kick away. Struggling to center it.
The
Oh,
Dolphins
it's
take over
loose.
1st and 10.
This will end up as a
at their own
touchback.
35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, baby.
Off the play fake, here's Tunga Vailoa. He's got a man left. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
That's good for a
Pickup of
Dolphins
12 on that
first
play.
down.
And it's going to be 1st down
1st
Miami.
and 10 at the 47-yard
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Hey, get set.
Tunga Vailoa on 1st down. Hits his running back. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
It's a gain
That
of
goes as a gain of 25
on the
yards
play.
and picks up the 1st.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard
All right,
line.
big team.
2 and out from the gun. And oh, he got it! Interception! Kyle Duggar makes the play. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over
Well, they're in
1st and
danger
10
going back to
at their
somebody
own
who's already done
26-yard
damage in
line.
this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense
Here
to
we go,
defend,
here we go.
and they jumped on that opportunity.
38. Hut, hut.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
That's
He picks
good
up
for a
15
Steelers
on the play.
1st down.
And the Steelers have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at
Big
the
shot to begin the
41-yard
drive, has
line.
him up beyond the 40.
Ready, ready.
They go play action on 1st down. Headed out right. Now here he goes. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a
yards on the
slip and
play.
slide at practice for moments
the
just like that.
Steelers'
Actually
first
practicing
down.
how to slide and
A
get
gain
out of
of
harm's way.
13
Nice gain on the
yards.
play and
And
denied
the
that defense
Steelers'
yet another
first down.
chance to take a shot on him.
Ready. Watch out now. 50. Ready.
Rattler back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this.
Here we go. 33. Yellow. Hut.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Intended for DK
There's the
Metcalf.
importance of staying in
Incomplete.
phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Set, hut. 50, ready?
Rattler trying again on second. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Ready, set. Out!
On first down, they're going to start out with Achan. He has room past the 25. Headed right through the middle of the field. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins throw their lead just before halftime. Devon Achan with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins push the lead to 2 scores now.
Steelers 21.
Sanders all set to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
52 blue. Drill. Drill green. Set.
Rattler to the air now. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Field. Set. Ready.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Finds him over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
Go. Go set.
Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
A gain of 14. First down, Pittsburgh.
560. Hut.
From the gun, Rattler. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Short pass brought in. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
16 yards.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Steelers first down.
Ready. Hut.
They are throwing it again. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Complete to number 32.
The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the Dolphins,
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Throwing from the gun here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
A gain of 17
Pittsburgh will go ahead and
yards.
use its 2nd timeout.
That's another.
And they still have 1 in their
Steelers
pocket for what's
first
left of this
down.
half.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Down. Black. 95. Ready.
Throwing his Rattler. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Rattler setting to throw. Throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
To number 15. brings up 3rd and goal.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And it's back to a one-score game now. The deficit is 6.
30. Steelers 24. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Rattler. Flush down out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Ready. Ready, go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 1.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
And out.
The Steelers set to punt it. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Achan up the middle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. A gain of 15 there. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st down, here's Tua. Finds his back, Achan. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot.
Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
All right. Out.
3rd and long for him here. one's caught along the left sideline.
It's a gain of 20.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it
That's
down near the red zone.
Dolphins first
So a
down.
timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
Ready. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to Achan. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Jack Sawyer on
This
the
is one of
tackle.
those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Watson, Oscar. Ready. Out.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over first
Well,
and
they
10
left the
at
locker
their
room
own
in front.
22-yard
Great
line.
position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half a football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
Okay, ready?
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Here we go. Set. 33. Yellow. Drill. 50. Hut.
Here's Rattler.
You got tight right there.
Completed over the middle.
Rattlers
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Calvin Austin. A gain of 6 yards.
Ready,
And
set.
it's
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Strikers. 3. Set.
Looking to throw, Rattler. This is Metcalf working that right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of
That
21
chunk
yards.
worth a nice 21
That's
yards.
good for a
And a fresh set of
Steelers
downs for Pittsburgh.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Set.
49-yard line.
52. Blue. Set.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff.
Number 32
And he
on
gets
the carry.
absolutely popped to end that
Minka
one.
Fitzpatrick on the tackle.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings
A
up
gain of a
2nd and
yard.
9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 49-yard line.
Down. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Chased out to his right. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins will take over beyond their own 40.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully
The
big
Dolphins
moment.
take
Really
over
just
first and
cancels
10
out all the
at
great
their
work your
own
defense
22-yard
did
line.
to give you that ball.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. Has a hole left, room to run. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami.
Waddle.
The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. All right, 2 on his offense, going for 2 here.
The
44.
Dolphins are lining up.
All right, they're gonna throw for it.
Conversion.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
36. Steelers 24.
Sanders all set to send it away. Kent on the return. And that's going to set them up just
Dante
beyond their own
Kent
20.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 22. Yellow. 22.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights.
Steelers 31.
And the Steelers trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Running with Achan here out of the gun. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Devon Achan with the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins push the lead up to 12.
Steelers 31.
Sanders all set to send it away.
For Miami.
Kent on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Set, cut.
Now Rattler on the play fake. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. Rattler's hit and the ball's out. And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession. So we're through 3 here. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Has him running the comeback. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had. That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Set, hut.
Rattler now off the play action. He's got a man left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Field, red, 38. Set, go.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. He brings it in. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
His kick is good.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers trim the deficit down to 5.
38.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's A-Chan. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The ball carrier.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, a target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. Now they've got to figure things out on third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Well, he got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. Fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on fourth. Waddle makes the catch. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on fourth down. That gets them the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Again, it's Tagovailoa. It's a big strike to Hill. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Trying to run it in, A-Chan. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Dolphins make it a 2-possession game here in the fourth. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins push the lead up to 12.
Steelers 38. Jason
Sanders all set to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set first and 10.
Yellow, 43. Ready?
From the gun, Rattler. That one's complete, right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at
10
the
cycle.
47-yard
Blue
line.
striker. Ready?
Rattler to the air now. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Okay,
15
right.
yards. That's good for a Steelers
Set,
first
hut.
down.
Hut. Go.
Now Rattler. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Juju Brents with a pick. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Rattler's pass intercepted. The Dolphins take
So
over
first down
and
from the
10
41.
at the
Turbo
41-yard line.
3, turbo 3. Ready?
A-Chan to the right. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got second and 3 now.
A-Chan, the ball carrier.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Go ahead.
Handoff now to Hill. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's good.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. A-Chan running right. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The tackle by
Stopped
Brandon
right at the
Echols.
line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Second down carry for Achan. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
Again, the ball carrier.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Third down and 9.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they're headed out to check on an injured Steeler. Fourth down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Sanders sends it through. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
Makes the score.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
On the return, here comes Austin. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
Return. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go. Black 40. Set, cut.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down.
Slice, 97.
Rattler. Hit some space around midfield. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Ready?
Rattler back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout.
Brings up second.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Down. Set.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back.
It's a gain of a yard.
That goes for a gain of just 1. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's first and 10. Rattler setting to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
52 blaster. Ready? Go.
Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete from the
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it'll be second and goal.
Come on, set, ready.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. Third and goal, defense in the dime with their backs against the wall.
Here we go, set, ready, ready.
Looking to throw it. And that's a touchdown. Great catch there, and with almost no time left. Now, Brock, they're going to need a miracle, but it is still possible. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Makes the score.
That one splits the uprights.
Steelers.
And the Steelers get it back to within 1 score. Ooh, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the second, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. And the Dolphins were all over that kick. This game is over.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Chan, a first down carry. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the...
So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home.